Hello, 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 my peoples. It's me again. The one that love you big time. Hello again. I know it's been a while since I did some videos. I suppose it will be like that because even me, sometimes I'm concentrating on my growth and what's happening with me. And at times don't get the time or the energy to do videos and things like that. Okay, but anyway, it's been amazing and awesome to the ones who have an idea of walking or going through this process. You know how much fun that is. So anyway, I thought firstly I must start the video by always telling you what I always tell you, in a sense that I make these videos because I love myself, because I love you, because I know that me and you are one thing. And in always I'm trying to share with you something that I cannot share to a point of you understanding. Okay, you have to live it, you have to make it yours. So me, I will just share here and there, some of the wisdom I got, or how I got to get to where I am and things like that. Even me, as I always explain, I'm also learning from other people, which I appreciate. So that's why even me, I do this video, so that somebody can also learn from me, or maybe you hear something that sparks you. So yeah, this is not about having all the answers. This is about knowing that which you are, okay, and then deriving your own answers from knowing that which you are. Okay. So yeah, where do we start? I think we can start by saying that, as I always say in all my videos, what I'm trying to tell you is that you are loved. You are loved. There's a lot of stories behind that, but as we hear from many, you can hear a lot of stories about what we are, about history, about religion. There's a lot of stories, but I'm saying to you, let's leave out all the stories. Forget all the stories. What you need to realize in your core is that you are loved. You are loved, and that you should express this love towards yourself a lot. I know the way we live, it seems like you are doing it by some of the things we do to try and make ourselves happy, but that is not what I mean. What I mean is there should be joy in here. You should be at peace. I don't know how to explain that. You should have joy. You should be at peace in here. There should not be nothing in here that you are keeping that is not making you happy or is angering you, that is changing the way you are, your energy inside. Nothing should do that. You should be making sure that that feeling of being at peace or happy or whatever you want to call it is the most important thing to you. There is a difference between that and being, I would even use the word happy. Being happy means you got something you like, you're excited, you're enjoying it. Yeah, wow, you're happy, or you're doing something nice. This is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about all those things that are in the background that make you need to buy that thing in order for you to feel happy, to overcome them. That you need to give yourself an opportunity to release those things, so that that joy or that peace is inherently in you. This is what I'm talking about. And you do that. That is the key. You do that and love yourself. You're going to realize that you love everything and everyone. I don't even have to tell you that. That is going to come out of you. The minute you start loving yourself to that extent that you are not allowing, and you are giving yourself a chance to feel those things, to come out, that's why all the masters and you end up having things like religion, because it's a matter of going inside. It's a matter of like you would call a prayer or meditation, which to me is more or less the same. It's exactly the same thing. Okay, so that is a very important also. That it's a key thing as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so and how do you do that? Okay, I would say for me, I suppose everybody have their own. You have your history, you have things you've been through, and all those things. But what I would say is you have to find a way to lock out everything and to love yourself. To love yourself, to realize that you love this thing that you are, this human being, this life, whatever it is. Forget the circumstances. Do you love being alive or not? Is this gift of being in this reality and having access to being alive, is it a beautiful thing for you, or you don't want it? Simple as that. Not based on what is happening outside, because what is happening outside is something that changes, that you can change. It changes. Everybody, whatever they have, they didn't have one day, or whatever they have now they might not have. It's just changing. The outside changes. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that you have access to live. You are doing this. Do you love that? That's the key. When you love that, then you realize that you will appreciate that you are alive. I know, no disrespect to people that don't have things and things like that, much love to you, and not to say that I have never not lived like that or experienced that, but what I'm saying is we are taught that you have to get the things first, and then when you have them, then you will get that feeling inside you that I'm talking about, that allowing for you to be at peace. But it is not true. It is actually the other way around. You must work on yourself in here, not out there. To be yourself, to be free, to let go, to not try to be in a box, or for lack of a better word. You have to love yourself that much, because the box, I can tell you, it is made with lot of steel and all types of stuff to keep you in a certain box. You have to get yourself out of that box by loving yourself enough. Wow. Anyway, yeah, and also, as I'm always honest with you, you will not do that thing if at some deep level of yourself you have decided that you're gonna do it. So you must realize that it's not something that is half-hearted in any case, but it's beautiful when you realize who you are. it's crazy, it's beautiful, amazing, magical, so it's worth every moment, for me, for you, for what we are, because what I am and what you are is exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing that has split itself into many, so that it can live and experience itself. Magic. So even in the time now when I wasn't making videos, some of the things I was that were dawning on me, I realized that it is that time, where what has split apart is coming back into oneness. Okay, and it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It is. It's a thing of ages. Literally, Even I was also reading a bit about some of the things that Jesus. I read Matthew the other day. My daughter made me read it actually. Then I realized I was supposed to read it, and I realized that he did say, even Jesus, that after the end of an age, Then you have a period where I think they say the Son of Man comes, and a new era comes into being, you know. So for us, this is where we are. We are just came off one age, okay, I think Pisces, and we were now going to another age. So of course what they said will happen is what is happening, but not the way at times I find it is explained. Okay, you have to, it's almost like you have to understand a lot of other things on the side to be able to understand what they're saying in those books, in Bible, all the books, Bibles, whatever. Because otherwise, if you are just looking at it from literally and not understanding the background of that in totality, it's not saying the same thing. But now when I was reading a lot of what Jesus was saying, you know, now I catch. You know, I catch. And even if you read anybody, any of the other masters, Buddha, whatever, they're talking about the same thing. They're talking about the same thing. They're talking about you being this one beautiful thing that is love. You know, but you have to know that, you know, your whole point of being here is to realize that yourself, even when you have put yourself in a state where you didn't realize it, you know. So you get whatever time frame to do that, you understand, and then at some point the whole thing changes into something else, which is where we are. Okay, so yeah, man, my whole intention is for you, even if you see it in your own way, but to understand that part, that you are loved, and that the way our reality works, it works in some type of, or this reality that we are in at the moment, some type of cycles that you as the God, as the thing that is living within you, have set up yourself so that you are not afraid of them, because you did it yourself before you even became in this form. Okay, and to top it all off, you are never separate from everything. You are still in oneness. You are just living as if you are separate. So to give yourself this love, it opens up something, a door in you that allows you to end up realizing that you are one, not just knowing it, but realizing it. And that I can never explain to you to a point of your understanding. You have to experience it yourself. Okay, and it is true. It is another realm. You know, it is true what they say when they say it is another realm, because it is magical. I don't know what's the right word. It doesn't function like what the realm that we used to live in, which is critical for you to understand, or for many people as much as possible, with all the love I can go into, to understand, because the way we used to operating and the way where we are is operating is the opposite. You are doing the opposite of what to some extent you're supposed to do. Okay, just to make an example, we are taught that if I want to achieve something and I want to do it, I must sit down and think of all the wrong things that can go wrong. All the wrong things that can go wrong, and put them down, put a plan, how I'm going to sort out when all these wrong things, or if they come wrong, I must be ready for them. This is where we come from, or what we have been told. I don't know how we ended up like that. Okay? Now, where we are now, this realm, what we are now, doesn't work like that. It works on, you put there what you want to happen. Simple thing. You put there what you want to happen. You leave alone anything of why are you thinking what could go wrong, because you are the one who's controlling your reality by your thought and your heart. So if you think what could go wrong, then you are basically telling the universe, God, I don't know what you believe in, that this is what I want. You know, so all of us, we need to retrain our mind, especially our mind, with all the love I have for my mind, you know. and to train our heart, or the child in us or anything, to open up and train the mind to be positive, never mind what is going on outside. Which is a different way of seeing things, to seeing things as positive, as in what you want you are going to get. You have to love people, love each other, love animal, love blood. It's like the realm that we come from has told you that thing is called, they give it a name and called it heaven or utopia, and then they made it like it's something that it's impossible. And you, being the powerful being you are, if it's impossible to you, then it's impossible, because you are the one that it will come through. So you need to believe it. Anyway, as you can tell, I can get passionate about the issue, but and also you have to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere. Sometimes maybe the things I'm saying, you're not getting me, or what I'm trying to put through. But at the minimum, just slow down a bit and look inside you. And by that it means give yourself time to be on your own and be honest with yourself, and start seeing what you like, what you don't like, and things like that. And this reality, which science has started to find and all that, works in a sense almost like you're a computer or a program. You have a right to yourself, so you can say what you don't want, that please, this I don't want, or I'm changing this and all that. This is what meditation and all those things are for, and allow for whatever you have changed or whatever is changing to change. Anyway, I love you big time. Big time. Big time. I love you big time. I don't have the words to let me not state that. I have the words, and I suppose it's the words I am using the whole time, and somebody hears me. And again, I do the videos not to try and convince anyone, but to make sure that that one that is ready to hear what I'm saying has someone that they can hear. That's what's up.